Good morning, grade 5. Welcome back to grade 5 mathematics class. How are you all doing today? Today, let's learn about drawing cubes and cuboids on different kinds of paper. See, we have been learning about 3D solids. We have learned about different 3D solids. We have learned about the different views of a 3D solid. See, we know when you look at the same 3D object from different positions, it will look different. If you view it from the front, you get the front view. If you view it from the sides, you get the side views. If you view it from the top, you get the top view. And it's not necessary that all these views are the same. And we also learned about nets of 3D solids. And what is a net? A net is a 2D pattern of a 3D shape which can be folded up to form the 3D solid. So knowing about all these helps us to visualize different 3D objects better. So professionals use different design techniques to visualize different objects or structures. So one such technique is called 3D projection or graphical projection. So a graphical projection or a 3D projection is a design technique used to display a three-dimensional object on a two-dimensional surface such as paper. And there are different types of projections. There are parallel projections which are more suited for projecting objects with parallel edges. And there are perspective projections which give more realistic drawings or sketches. And there is a projection called isometric projection which gives you drawings which display the three faces of the solid object. And these kind of drawings or sketches show the dimensions at their full scale. So such projections or such sketches, isometric sketches, give you a proper idea of an end product. So when you draw an isometric projection, the vertical lines on the object, the actual object, are drawn as vertical lines itself, whereas the horizontal lines on the object are drawn at an angle of 30 degrees to the horizontal plane. Now, I'll show you an example of an isometric projection. Here, you can see the isometric view of a cuboid. And you can see the three faces of the cuboid. And you see the lines, the vertical lines or the vertical edges of the cuboid are drawn as vertical lines itself, whereas the horizontal edges of the cuboid are drawn at an angle of 30 degrees to the horizontal plane. You see these lines are the horizontal lines on the object, and these lines are drawn at an angle of 30 degrees to the horizontal plane. Now, you can draw different kinds of projections on different kinds of paper. You have ordinary dotted paper and isometric dotted paper. And in ordinary dotted paper, you have some dots which are arranged vertically and horizontally to each other, whereas in isometric dotted paper, the dots are arranged in a different way. And these dots help us to draw isometric views of objects to visualize the objects better. Now, we'll see how to draw an isometric sketch of a cuboid. So here we have a question: draw an isometric sketch of a cuboid with dimensions 8 by 3 by 3 on an isometric paper. So this means that this cuboid has got a length of 8 units, breadth of 3 units and a height of 3 units. So how do we draw an isometric sketch of this cuboid? Here we have the isometric paper. Let's see the steps involved. So to draw an isometric view of this cuboid, so let's first draw the front face of the cuboid. So for that, I'm going to mark a point here, and we have to represent a length of 8 units. So here it is 8, so I'm going to count 8 dots here. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to put one more mark here. Now I'm going to join these 2 points along the dotted lines. So see, right now I have a line joining the 2 points. Now I have to represent the breadth and height. So first I'm drawing the front face. So let's take the breadth. So 3 dots, joining 3 dots here. Now on the other side also joining 3 dots. Now, completing the front face of the cuboid. Now, we have to represent the width. Now, let's join 3 dots from here. So, remember the angle between these two lines, or the angle of this line to the horizontal plane, will be 30 degree. Now, here also joining 3 dots. Now, we are going to draw vertical lines from here. So, joining 3 dots from there to represent the height of 3 units. Now, let's join the corners. So, right now we have made a drawing. Now, by convention, we have to either redraw or erase the hidden edges of the cuboid to complete the isometric sketch. So, which are the hidden edges when you view it from this side? We have these edges. These 3 edges will be hidden. So, let's erase, or you can either redraw or erase. So, I am going to erase these 3 edges to complete the isometric sketch. So, that would be see, right now we have an isometric sketch of this cuboid with the given dimensions, and see, you can clearly see the 3 faces of the cuboid. This was just an example. You can work out more examples from questions in your textbook itself. First, you have to go through this topic, drawing cubes and cuboids, in page number 159, and then you have to move on to exercise 10.3, which is in page number 160, and you can do the question number 2 of exercise 10.3, which is complete the following cubes or cuboids, and you can draw the isometric sketches of the cubes and cuboids in the textbook itself. And once you are done with that, move on to the target Olympiad exercise, which is in the same page. Go through the 2 questions given there and do accordingly. And in the next page, page number 161, you have a maths lab activity and my project. Go through those as well and do accordingly. So children, I hope you are clear with what we have learned today. So that's all for today. So we'll see in the next class. Till then, bye.